to learn our history. We have to begin to learn our philosophy. We have to begin to learn our spiritual science. We got to begin to learn what all of these different symbols and stuff mean. You know, what does this mean? You know, what does this represent? Everything that we're talking about is an aspect of your subconscious. The way that slavery worked was that its goal was to disconnect you from your true consciousness, from your true spirit, from your ancestral energies, and to tell you that what your ancestors did was witchcraft and paganism. So we want to embrace those things. Everything that they tell us to stop, that's what we want to gravitate to and embrace. Because when they say, oh, that's evil, that's bad, that should be your cue to know, oh yeah, let me go get some of that. You know, instead of rejecting it because they told you. They want to create fear, and they want to create feelings of guilt. So they say, oh, when you was born, you was a little baby, you came out your mama, but then you got a sin. And you got to, you feeling guilty. Well, I just got here. What I do? I ain't did nothing. But you got a sin. You got to go let this white man in a robe, and he's probably a child molester and stuff. You got to go let him put some water on your head and dip you down and all kind of stuff. And then, you know, when you get to, if you go to Catholic school, when you get to a certain age, you're going to be like, you know. I went to Catholic school, so, you know, I'm sorry, you know, but they ain't never get me. But, you know, they was thinking about it. Okay. You know, anyway, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, hope all of this makes sense, what I'm saying. You know, so we gotta, you know, so we start doing Kemetic yoga. We taking on a task and a responsibility that is challenging us to go above and beyond what the standard things that society is trying to get us to do are. Okay, so we're gonna begin with our process. Our process is that we have our core practices, and so the first part of our core practice is working with the breath. So the first thing we do is the cleansing breath, okay? Because we have to activate our lungs. We got to activate our respiratory system. Think about the word respiratory. Spirit, ori. The root word of respiratory is spirit, okay? These words are not just created out of nilly-willy. They are created for a purpose, and they all have a meaning to them. So when we say respiratory, we're talking about re-spiritizing ourselves with every breath. If we are re-spiritizing ourselves, if we are incrementally increasing the amount of energy and life forces and spirit that we possess with each breath that we take, guess what's more powerful than that?